I had circular canvases on spare, so I thought why not try out this picture on my canvas. Since my canvas was circular, I thought a view through the peephole would be a very unique way of practicing some of my angles. So I took out my new acrylic markers and got down to it. These markers are new and I have never tried these out before except for maybe detailing. And this time the entire painting I am going to do it with acrylic markers. So let's get started. I really wanted to get the entire base layers over and done with so that I could get down to the detailing. That is the fun part. I know both the IDs and the suits were black in color, but I wanted to make a difference between the foreground and the background. So I thought the ones nearer the IDs should be black and the suits should be gray to help make it different and easier for me. Markers are also really fun to work with because you don't generally have all the colors that you need, and you have to match the colors nearest to or the most appropriate to the reference picture that you want to see on your canvas. And that's such a lot of work sometimes because you really don't know how it will turn out until you see it on the canvas. So I kept referencing my swatches again and again to see which color could match the base color in the picture perfectly. I actually had a great time filling up the swatches, and I intend to make another short regarding that, or a video regarding that maybe, because I think some people do enjoy watching filling up of swatches. So now I've proceeded to the second layer of the drawing, and with a bit of darker shades this time. I really wasn't sure about how to proceed with acrylic markers because I know you can layer up over them. So I thought maybe it's from dark to light, but I thought I would choose the more safer option of going from the lighter colors to the darker colors, and it seems to work for now. But if you people have a better way of working or maybe have experienced a different way of working, do please tell me down in the comments. When I started working with the darker browns, I was really scared because I wasn't really sure if the detailings would set down properly. And since there was a dearth of colors that matched the skin, I wasn't really sure about how much of the oranges I should use. I have a really icky relationship with black, but I can certainly confirm that once I started putting in the blacks for the hair, for the detailing, it was really nice from then on, because now I could actually see that the base colors I had put in, they are actually working the way I intended them to, and the black was making them pop out. So yes, I think I can say that the black, I am happy and satisfied with the blacks that Ohuhu has provided. Shadows in Dean's hair were harder to work with because I don't know, the cut of the hair in this picture is such that I felt like sometimes it felt as if he was bald. I didn't want him to look bald, but he was looking bald sometimes, and the expression on the face too was very difficult to replicate this time. Like I have seen, whenever I get Sam correct, I cannot seem to get Dean right, and vice versa. I don't know why it happens to me. Looking back at the reference picture, I realized Dean's expression gave me a lot of trouble in order to replicate. I was, every step of the way, I was a bit hesitant because the shadows and the angle or the expression as such was so difficult and so weird. It was hard for me to replicate it. Anyways, once I got the details down and I was satisfied with it, I went along with the bit of oranges or orangish reddish shade I saw. The minute details on the ID also gave me a bit of a trouble, and I thought the trick was to keep it minimal because I didn't want the attention to go away from the faces, from the people, but I also didn't want them to be completely blank. So I thought rather than going for dark blacks for the detailing, I would choose a rather more darker form of gray so that it was prominent but not such that it took away the attention from the main characters in the frame. And finally, we go down to the whites. I absolutely love the whites. I could do the cornea, the details, the highlights, the hair, everything. Anywhere I put in the white, it seems so magical. And I think the best part of acrylic markers, I have been actually saying since a few last videos of mine, wherever I've used them for detailing, the whites are absolutely amazing to work with. And they just make giving details and giving finishing touches so fun and so smooth. It's crazy. I have 3 or 4 more of circular canvases left, and I intend to do more of elliptical, I mean like fish eye sort of view drawings on them, and I do hope the compositions are interesting because I want to explore more different types of compositions. And I think if you're interested to see more of my work, do please subscribe, and I would love to hear your views, your opinions, and if you have any such suggestions, do please be sure to comment them. Another thing I tried with the detailing, which was nerve-wracking for me, is to use a bit of this blue instead of white to highlight the boundaries in between them. I thought maybe it would ruin it, but I didn't want to use white at all because white would be too eye-catching, and I think the blue balanced out pretty well in the end. Any artists out there watching, do please tell me your secrets or your tricks that you use while detailing to make your art pop out more or look more, delicious, if that's the word we are using. So this is it for today. Do please like, share, and subscribe if you liked it. And any comments are always welcome. They give me a lot of encouragement. Thank you.